Two female shop assistants in the United States have been fired, not for allowing a robbery, but for trying to stop one. The women were given the sack after they chased thieves out of the Lululemon store in which they worked. This, according to management, was a dangerous breach of protocol. The company policy is that staff don't engage at all with thieves. Instead, staff are taught to stand back and simply let the robbery take place. Now, I'm going to show you video footage of the robbery and how the courageous staffers intervened. And while you're watching the clip, I'm going to pop down to my local Lululemon store and do a bit of shopping without any money. I'll see you in a moment.
You can march back out. You can march back out. No, you can march.
No. No.
Seriously. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Video their car. They're about to zoom off. I know, but I don't.
As you saw from footage of the incident, staffers Jennifer Ferguson and Rachel Rogers shooed the masked men from the store and then got video of the car in which they escaped. The theft was reported to local police, who later tracked down the perpetrators and charged them with robbery. Well done, Ferguson and Rogers. Give those girls a pay rise. Well, not so fast. Company CEO Calvin McDonald told CNBC,
"We have a zero tolerance policy that we train our educators on around engaging during a theft. Why? Because we put the safety of our team, of our guests front and center. It's only merchandise. At the end, they're trained to step back, let the theft occur, know that there's technology and there's cameras, and we're working with law enforcement. Unfortunately, in this situation, the educators knowingly broke the policy, engaged with the thieves across multiple points, including following them out of the store. So post-investigation in the zero tolerance policy, which is well known, that was what resulted in the termination.
So Calvin McDonald's argument is that he fired his employees for trying to stop a robbery because he cared for them so much. It's far more likely he fired his brave employees because he couldn't have them messing with his diversity, equity and inclusion score. By the way, educator is a bizarre title for a shop assistant. But leaving that aside, if Calvin McDonald was an educated CEO rather than a virtue signalling one, he would have realised this publicity is not good. I can imagine thieves now strolling into Lululemon stores and telling staff, "We're just here to rob you. Mr. McDonald sent us, and don't worry yourselves about it, it's only merchandise." Except it's not only merchandise, is it? Because Lululemon recover the losses from paying customers, not from the CEO's stock options. And it's only merchandise until, of course, it becomes a lot of merchandise. And then the store closes down and employees lose their jobs. And now that thieves know Lululemon is their personal closet, who will feel safe shopping there? What retailers and progressives fail to understand is that letting criminals run your stores keeps customers out of your stores. Law-abiding shoppers are unlikely to want to shop alongside criminals, emboldened by the fact that the company CEO has advertised that everything is discounted by 100%. Management could have quietly reminded their two employees of this timid little policy for thieves and left it at that. But no, it was far more important for management to demonstrate that they are so inclusive of thieves, they'll take good people's jobs away for attempting to stop them from thieving. The employees have been treated way more harshly than the criminals. In fact, it's like staff are criminals for trying to stop criminals. The American National Retail Foundation said that in 2022, shoplifting cost retailers $94.5 billion. And the New York Times reported in April that a tiny number of people, 327 to be exact, were responsible for more than 6,000 robberies. In other words, shoplifting in the United States has become an occupation, and weak-kneed CEOs like Calvin McDonald are part of the reason. Progressives argue that shoplifting is it's a crime of poverty. Shoplifting is a crime of poverty that can't be solved by a continual reliance on the heavy hand of law enforcement, according to Ariel Reed from New York City's decarceration project at the Legal Aid Society. Well, that would be easier to believe if thieves were nicking bread rather than expensive athletic wear. I was going to finish by saying I'll never shop at Lululemon again, but then I realised I don't need to. It's all free.